What? Lando won?
He gets a solo, man. Yeah, it's about time.
And you know what? They're gonna give the role to Michael B. Jordan or
Oh
Will
no,
Smith.
please.
Once they do it, turn into a film.
No, those two.
No, Michael B. I like Michael B, but no, not as young Lando, dude. I'd much quicker be like, yo, let's just get Billy D to come back.
Yeah,
and
man.
do the later adventures of him and Han Solo. Just get grumpy ass Harrison Ford. Grumpy Harrison Ford will come back, and they'll just be like two surly old dudes that are on this big space adventure. What was that one buddy cop drama from back in the day, Dean? You know it. I already know you do.
48 Hours, Nick Nolte. And
48 Hours, Nick Nolte.
I knew it before you even said it.
Harrison Ford, yeah, I didn't have to tell you. Harrison Ford and Billy D in a space operatic version of 48 Hours. We win. Done. So
that would be hilarious.
I'd go twice.
Also on the Star Wars thing, there's a new app. There's actually an official Star Wars mobile app that's supposed to give you all the information that you could ever want in reference to the movie, Star Wars characters, blah, blah, blah. So
nice.
I'm going to search for that, download that, and see what that's about.
And any of you people out there want to send your kids to Jedi school, there's the Empire Saber Guild here in Long Island.
Wow.
They were there yesterday at the Mineola Con.
Wow.
This is the guy,
really?
His name's Ruben Police, otherwise known as Midori no... Oh, man. Fuku. You pronounce it the way you want to pronounce it.
Midori Fuku?
Right. Fuku, okay, I'll take it.
Fuku, right? Fuku.
Yeah, and it was a lot of fun because they had all the kids who were cosplaying, whatever, and he gave them all the lightsabers, and he taught them the thrust and everything. It was really cool.
Oh, I would have been first in line for that, though.
It was a lot of fun. I'll post pictures by tomorrow on it.
Nice.
I was just taking so many things there. Met a lot of good people. It's a one-day con, and I'm telling you, these smaller cons they're just as fun as the big ones, you know. And really, if you got a con, just go. It's just a lot of fun. And
you know
who you meet, you know.
There's a Han Solo spinoff they're talking about.
Film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it going to be Harrison Ford?
No.
Or is it going to be like a prequel type of thing where he's like... See, I don't know how I feel about that, though. I've always kind of liked the idea of Han Solo just being kind of like this mysterious vagabond rogue who you don't know where he comes from exactly. Mm-hmm. Same thing with Boba Fett. When they gave Boba Fett origin in those terrible prequel movies, I'm just like, you just sucked any semblance of fun that we could have had out of that character. The one thing, because really, I'm sorry, at the end of all things, Boba Fett was an incompetent character. He got taken out by accident in the third film and the old school ones. He's in the series trilogy for a grand total of maybe 20 minutes. And in that time, what does he really do?
Wow.
Yeah, it was so great in The Empire Strikes Back, and then that was it. You're right. Now, third movie, they just... I'm like, really? Well, that third movie, we've talked about it a million times. It was just horrible. It was just to tie everything up, you know? You can't get these little... You can't tell me these little furry Smurfs took out...
Ewoks? Oh!
They took out the Empire, really? Okay, like the
sticks,
Vader dies. There's no one else ambitious enough behind Vader who said, "Woohoo, Vader's dead. Now it's my turn." Come on.
They took out Imperial walkers
in the real world, man.
With tied up logs. I'm like, nah, dude. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop. And they say they're like throwing stones at the Imperial like stormtroopers, and I'm just like, what the hell?
A rock. All I got is
that was a rock. Oh, God. So, yeah, there were some problems with that one. So that's why I feel
the Ewoks would be in the newer Star Wars?
I hope not.
Why?
Yeah, for what? So they can make those funny-ass little noises and live in trees and no.
Oh, my goodness.
Why almost? Why is there only one Yoda? Doesn't Yoda come from a race or anything? He's the only one?
He comes from a race.
Like from the Hobbit? He's the only one?
He's the last of his kind, I almost felt like. Because you know that he comes from... What? They even reference...
Does he have a mother, a father, siblings, nothing?
He does, but he's like the last of where he comes from. And the sucky thing about that is that with this new set of films that they're doing, they're ignoring all the extended universe canon, which was better than, I want to say, 75, almost 80% of the original films. So Yoda's just that one free floating creature who's just like the last one of his kind or whatever. And I don't know.
Oh, they're
I don't
not
know.
doing anything from the extended universe?
No, none of it's certain namesake characters, but they're not going to take any references or plot points from the extended
Oh,
universe,
wow. So what
which I
about
think is a loss for them.
Luke and his kids? They're still gonna have his twins, right? His twins?
Luke,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Again, that's
But that
part of
could
the
change. I
extended
know
universe.
Han and Leia are supposed to have like a kid,
Right.
but that was to me vastly more interesting in the extended universe. The story of Han and Leia's kids. One became like a pro tier Jedi, and the other one went like the way of the Sith. That was an excellent Cain and Abel, Romulus and Remus type of space opera
Mm-hmm.
that I feel it would have translated really well to film.
Okay.
But they're not going to do it because they just want to make, everything just fresh with referencing episodes 1 through 3.
Oh man.
Yes.
Well, because the whole point of these next films is Luke has kids. Well, Luke falls in love. He has kids. And Luke is supposed to be the only Jedi that falls into the dark side because he's supposed to fall to the dark side. Kind of repeat the same thing. The whole Empire Strikes Back. Everything's almost to the end to destroy. His kids try to bring him back to the Force. They can't do it, and he brings himself back. So the whole point of it is he's supposed to bring himself back.
So it's like hearkening back to that, I guess, ill portent that the Emperor had referenced in Return of the Jedi?
Mm-hmm.
Where he's like, if you kill me, you'll basically like become me in so many words. So that's him kind of like fulfilling that whole weird thing.
Right.
That could be interesting. Like Luke Skywalker as a bad guy.
Yeah, but he didn't kill him. Vader threw him down that pit.
He didn't kill. That's the thing. Yeah, he didn't. He's never really taken that step. So who did he kill, and what ill deed did he do to just kind of put him over that edge where he's just like, I'm just gonna be a Sith from now on. Forget it.
And two, are you guys comfortable with that? Because it just sounds like a rehash of the story.
It is. It basically is.
I mean,
overall.
Well, it depends on what Luke does. Because if it comes to Anakin's piss poor origin story, it could very easily teeter into that. But if there's something cool with that, where like, let's say he's traveling the universe and he just sees these things in like the wake of that whole war between the rebellion and the Empire, he just sees there's just like all this death and destruction and people are just like really disheartened. If that works him down emotionally to the point where he's just like, this isn't working, there needs to be like order, that could be pretty cool.
He'll probably lose the love of his life, like the mother of his kids.
My girlfriend died. I'm becoming to Sith.
Vader did the same thing.
It's the same thing that Anakin did. He got super emo when his girlfriend got.
Yeah, but he did it to himself, though. He technically killed her with his hate and his jealousy.
That she died of a broken heart thing.
Boo.
That whole died of a broken heart thing. It was where I kind of jumped ship with that is when Anakin became a child killer.
Oh, yeah.
Chop down the babies. I'm like, dude, you're irredeemable now at this point. I can't rock with you, period.
Yeah.
And how he did it, it was just such an abrupt flip. Like, he accidentally killed Samuel Jackson, and he felt really sad about it. But then he instantly just flipped from, oh my God, I accidentally killed someone that I respect, to I'm killing babies. Vroom, 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 vroom. So it was just a poor origin story.
I like that sound effect, by the way. That was pretty good.
Vroom, 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 vroom. Yeah. So he's killing babies, and his motive was just flimsy. Doesn't even fit. It's not a proper word. It's like I'm a bad guy. I like my girlfriend. I'm a bad guy.
Well, we'll keep you guys updated on Star Wars.